Only the bank can make it happen. So much purple in the air, about to pass out. My nigga called me, so you know I had to smash out. In the bank, nigga.
Yeah, man, it's P Dot, you know what I'm saying? P to the D to the O to the T. It stands for the poet, you know what I'm saying? People of extraterrestrial thinking. That's what my name is, but we shortened it to P Dot, you know what I'm saying, to give everybody an introduction to what we're doing. I'm from Berkeley, California. This is a real big park to me because this is actually one of the parks that my father used to take me to when I was little, but mostly where he sold drugs at. I lost him to a heroin overdose when I was 8 years old. This park that we're sitting in right now is like probably, you know, at least like an hour before he died was probably the last place that he came. My dad also used to work for Glide Church, which is right across the street from this park. He was a bodyguard for the Reverend Cecil Williams. When I was growing up, we spent a lot of our time actually in, you know, around this area. I can remember thousands, hundreds of thousands of people throughout, you know, downtown San Francisco and the Tenderloin District, just homeless with nowhere to go, on drugs, you know. So this had a very big effect on my life growing up. I was born in Oakland, California, and I was raised in Berkeley, California, and also for the beginning of, you know, my early years, I was raised a lot in San Francisco in the TL section, the Tenderloin section of San Francisco. So this is why this is a important piece of land, you know, as far as my album, because it influenced me to write this song called My Life Pictures. It's about basically like the last days of my father and how he died. The song is about, I'm speaking on what I can envision happening, what I think happened. Nobody knows actually what happened to my father because he was delivered the news 2 weeks later that he had died of a heroin overdose right up the street at the hotel. The song My Life Pictures is about the last 2 weeks of my father's death and what I envision happened. My father, he was a jazz musician, he was a drummer. And my mother, she was a piano player. My god brother, Jazz Sawyer, he was raised up with us in this church as well, and he's like a big jazz drummer. He drummed for Abbey Lincoln, wrote a song with George Benson. I was probably molded to be a musician because everybody that almost in my family has some kind of musical talent. Man, we got everybody on the album, man. I mean, who not on the album, man? We got Peek the Sneak, Be Legit, Turf Talk, Mr. Fab, B.A. from 3 Times Crazy, Black Wayne, Lee Majors, Garland is a young singer coming up, G-Ray, Rosebud from American Pimp, you know what I'm saying, which was a big time movie, Kevin Choice, who is a keyboard player for Guapale. Biggest producers that we got on the album was actually Jonathan Rodham and Filthy Be Knockin'. Jonathan Rodham did a 50 Cent album, The Massacre, Tony Yayo's album. He did production on Olivia's album. He's doing 5 songs on the Detox, Dr. Dre's new album. Man, it's a whole lot of producers. The biggest one I can't forget is my big brother. He was the one that produced My Life Pictures. So that's what makes the song even more, you know, more deep. That was a major, you know, a major song in my life that actually helped, you know, release a lot of the stress and everything that I had. And he was a major influence on my album. So y'all look out for him. His name is LOS. We got everybody on there slapping from beginning to end. It's gonna definitely be a Bay Area classic for sure.